if they can't get the baby out, then they'll go for a Caesarean section. That might happen sort of in a nice, calm manner, or it might happen a bit more urgently if they get to the stop or show signs.
Having some family that have lost babies and friends as well, it doesn't always go straight forward, and you have to count every day as a good one until you get hit with something bad.
It's the wrong room. I'm in the wrong room. Which room is she in? Good on those two chairs together.
OK, so your waters went on the 17th, is that right?
Yeah.
And what time was that?
About 4:30.
Is that in the afternoon or the morning? In the morning, OK. And has baby been moving around plenty all the time? Yeah. So when did your contractions actually start?
Would you like a logbook?
Wow, look at this.
I don't know about any other women, but I was forever checking and looking for signs of, oh, maybe I'm pregnant because I've got an itchy chin, or silly, stupid things. And so, and he'd tell me off doing too many tests.
Because she was getting through like a pregnancy test like every day. She was doing another one, then another one.
So your contractions have started today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of built up slowly during the day. It was sort of very irregular.
Yeah.
And then it started getting more regular at about 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 6, 7 o'clock this evening?
Yeah.
Yesterday evening, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's yesterday now, isn't it? Yeah.
We've moved on a day now, haven't we? Lots of babies are born at night, or early hours of the morning.
I sneaked into the toilet and I hid it up my pyjama sleeve. And I did it, and then I did it in the toilet, and I was like, oh my God, it's actually happened. And he was concentrating on an invoice in his office, and I just crept in and put it in front of his eyes. And then Johnny looked at me and with a big smile, the same smile you had when we got the house.
Yeah.
And you bought your sports car. Yeah.
That's it, and then blow out for me. OK, feels quite low.
She won't get stuck, will she?
She's going in the direction she needs to go anyway, OK?
I thought the water's not coming out properly meant that she was too jammed in there. I just don't know what I'm going to be like. It's so difficult to try and judge. It's scary because you're going into the unknown and also the unexpected of being a new mum, but also it's the pain threshold. I'd like to think that if I stay focused, mind over matter, I can try and combat most of the pain and stay in control, and because it does make a difference if you're really anxious.
You're looking at the time. I've got somewhere to be. Is there a party at 1? Because if there is, we're coming.
In 5 is Rosie. She ruptured her membranes at 4:30 on the 17th, so that's over 48 hours now, and she was booked to come in this morning for induction. But she started contracting last night, and on the first V at 4 o'clock, she was 3 centimetres dilated.
How long have you been labouring for?
Since...
Waters broke Thursday
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
night. Well,
This week?
Friday, 4:30 in the morning it was, wasn't
Yes, that's right.
You've had enough.
it? Yeah.
She has.
She's tired.
Just took it out.
We quite like Polly as a name. I did say Tinkerbell, but
No,
You're
we're not
keen
having
on
that. No.
obviously I wouldn't call her Tinkerbell because that would be cruel. But I
Right.
like fairies.
Rosie still wants Bluebell as a middle name, but I'm
I like Bluebell.
not set on that one,
No.
really.
I'll convince him later.
I like Beer, but we're not going to call her Beer, are we?
No, all right.
You've got so much waters. So much, there's loads. Yeah, they just keep coming out. Is your baby's going? Polly's coming out of the... I'm just going to have a feel around here.
Is that going up?
No.
It's kind of not making its mind up. It's going up and down.
A bit dizzy, really.
Yes, like me.
I wasn't going to say that.
Decelerations are when we're monitoring a baby's heart rate and the baby's heart rate goes down. Can you feel that? Can you push on that for me? You know, sometimes that worries us, and it's the baby's head basically normally being compressed. and it could be that the baby's not coping. Room 5, she's been pushing for an hour, and she's, to be honest, it feels like she's trying because, a couple of good things are happening, but there isn't any more progress. I don't think that it's moving down. I'm just got a feeling that it's back to back as well, so, and maybe do some manual rotation.
4 or 5 weeks after me and Johnny got together, my dad passed away, so we were kind of thrown. It would either make a couple or break a couple, and I think it brought us really close together, and he was like a rock for me. One life can end and then a new life begins, and it does make you think that's just the way of life and it makes you get on with things, but it's really sad because the baby won't get to sort of meet her granddad.
Okay. So, what's going on is I think that your baby is the wrong way round.
Right.
Okay, so what we call OP position.
Right.
So I don't think that I can just deliver your baby in the room.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is something called a trial of instrumental delivery in theatre and trying to turn the baby round. In the first instance, that would be trying to turn the baby round with a hand. If that doesn't work, I don't know if the senior registrar here does rotational forceps or not, so that's another option. Yeah. Some people do manage to push out babies the wrong way round, so it's not completely...
Is she back to back then?
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. So some people do manage to push babies out like that, but it's just less common, and I think the likelihood of you achieving that at this stage is lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should think about delivering the baby.
I'm going to get you some clothes, some sexy clothes, because I'm presuming you want to come in and see what's what.
I personally think it's really important that regardless of what is happening in the room, especially if it's something like you're worried about a baby, that you are as calm as possible, because I think often what will happen is if you panic, the family will be more panicked.
Definitely.
And what you don't want is people coming up to you going, please tell me what's going on, please tell me what's going on. You want to say in calm, clear, concise words, we're a little concerned, this is what we're going to do.
This makes it easy to organise. If they can't get the baby out, then they'll go for a Caesarean section. And that might happen sort of in a nice, calm manner, or it might happen a bit more urgently if they get to the stop or show signs.
Having some family that have lost babies and friends as well, it doesn't always go straight forward, and you have to count every day as a good one until you get hit with something bad.
Ready? We'll see you in a minute, everybody. See you. We've got everybody else attached, have we?
Some babies don't survive, I suppose, and so you keep it at the back of your head, but you can't dwell on it or overthink about it, otherwise you'd be a wreck. But it does cross your mind, what if, we've got all of this stuff and we don't come home with a baby? But I try not to think about that.
Deep breaths. Just think it's your daughter's birthday today.
Just turning the baby's head around and see if we can make it face downwards and then deliver it.
The baby at the moment doesn't want to move, going one way.
Just relax, take a nice deep breath.
You're doing really well.
You are.
So far your baby doesn't want to play the game. Turn around, unfortunately. Have you got a name already?
Yeah, so it better be a girl, otherwise that person who did the scan's in serious trouble. We got a lot of money's worth of clothes.
Give it a good push down.
Come on, deep breath,
right.
and then push down into your bottom. Go on. Push right down like you're going to...
In a way, it's the start of a new chapter in her life. It's a fresh beginning. Having lost her father, she's had quite a bit of sadness over the last few years. And this is a complete new beginning for Rosie and Johnny, and for the rest of the family as well. New little life.
Do you understand what's going on at the moment? We can't turn the baby with our hands, so now we're going to try turning the baby with the forceps, okay? But because the baby's low enough now, you're all right. We're going to try and deliver the baby
She's very
with
uncomfortable.
forceps. Okay.
big push. Keep pushing, 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 keep pushing.
Okay, slowly now.
Relax, relax.
Very slowly.
I don't think anybody can really know what they're in for. You can have sort of an idea from friends and things, but when you're actually there doing it, it is different. But there's so much love between them that that will keep them going, I'm sure. It's fine.
Say anything?
She's over there on a warm cot. She's got a paediatric doctor there. What they do is they rub her up.
Yes.
All right. Little heartbeat. You can see her legs. You look over your shoulder. You can see her legs poking through there. You see them?
That's good.
You see her? Yeah. Well done. You've been a real star. Just catch your breath now.